Today I'm gonna talk about why most entrepreneurs stuck in business. Why can't they scale? What is the reason for them to stuck? And most of the time it's 4 points. I go into these 4 points in details. They have the wrong mindset, they have no strategy, they have no brand awareness, therefore no leads. But let me slow down and start with point number 1, the mindset. We all know, and I talk so much about that stuff. Mindset is everything. Where do you set your mind to? I mean, that's the key to everything in business and in life. And if you're an entrepreneur listening to this, you need to have a plan. You need to know exactly what is it what you want. You need to know that what you offer solves problems. And if you have that clarity on all these areas, on where you want to go, where you are right now, and what problems you solve, you know who your avatar is or who do you offer your service to and stuff like that. If you have clarity there, have the mindset that is needed to actually make the change out there in the world. The world needs you. If you have a service that really, or a product that solves a problem, the world is waiting for you. So get your mind together and create that iron mindset that not just you are able to do it, not just that you're able to solve these problems, but that you're able to scale, that you're able to grow your business with what you do, that you're able to build a team, that you're able to work and implement systems that make you grow and stuff like that. Don't stuck because you limit your belief, your mindset into that box that was given to you from business partners, from past experiences, from colleagues, from parents, from friends, from your external world. Cut all that off. Don't care about what they think and say. Just start believe in whatever you do and that you're able to make it grow with systems, with a team and all that stuff. Now, beside that, it is the strategy part, right? If you have the mindset and you know what you do, what you provide, what the values that you put out there, you know exactly who you serve. You need a strategy on how to serve them. You can't just have something and do a little bit something. Most of the time that ends in a disaster. Have a strategy, and you are made to achieve this strategy. Be a strategy achievers. By the way, that's the name of one of my companies, strategyachievers.com. But achieve that strategy, have that strategy. Write down what you want, write down when you want it, write down the how. How will you implement that strategy into your business? And again, with no strategy, if you don't have a plan that you can follow, a plan that you know gonna works, because you don't need to reinvent the wheel. There are so many businesses out there who probably do the same as you do or similar stuff. Be a hacker, a funnel hacker, or see and be aware how do other people who are successful in the same niche do it. And like I said, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just copy and model, model what they do and adjust it to what you do and who you are. You have values, you have beliefs, and be yourself with a frame that works. And as I said, many frames out there are frames that you can apply in what you do. And that's mindset and then strategy. And like I said before, point number 3 is really, you need the brand awareness. If you have the right mindset to do the stuff, that's great. If you have a good strategy that you know works, even better. But if nobody knows you, it becomes hard, right? You need to have that brand awareness. You need to do something. You need to put your word out there. Use social media, YouTube, IG, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. Produce content that provides value to other people. Talking about value, if you like this video, please give me a thumb up. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about mindset, about how to build a business healthy. Yes, healthy, because most people run about success and money and all that stuff, and then they end up achieving it, and they need to invest all the money for their health because they missed pretty much everything up. And I know what I'm talking about because I had a practice for Asian therapies and treated for more than 10 years. People like that did way over 20,000 coachings in that area. So I know what I'm talking about there, and it doesn't have to come that way. So that's why I'm really dedicated to lead entrepreneur to a successful, healthy business that you actually can enjoy. I mean, what is all that success and money and houses and cars and all that stuff if you cannot enjoy it because your marriage is broken, your health is down on the floor, and you need to rebuild that, all that stuff, right? So subscribe to the channel if this is something that you say, yes, I'm interested into that. Now back to brand awareness. Put your word out there. If again you have true value, the world needs you, and you need to break these barriers. If you're not brave enough to do videos like this, do something. You need to put the word out there. There are different ways on how to do that. Start with email, start with LinkedIn or Facebook, make some posts, pictures and text stuff. But eventually you probably, or I recommend it at least, go and do videos. People connect with you on a different level if you actually produce video content, because they just can see and feel you on a different level. It's a different frequency where and how you reach people, and that's why go out there and do something. Make ads or do something to put your brand out there. People need to become aware of you as a business owner, as a personal brand, or as a business brand. Put yourself out there. Point number 3 is a result of not having point number 1, 2, and 3, which is mindset, strategy, and brand awareness. If you don't do that in a proper way, the way you should do it, you will not have leads. Nobody gonna know you, and nobody gonna end up buying your stuff, right? And it gets harder and harder to get leads because it seems like everybody is trying to get leads on social media. But there again, that's often a misconception. Just because you tap into that space, somehow you feel like, and that's not just in this area, it's in all areas, we feel like everybody's doing that. Like, is there still space for me? Like, if you have something new that you're interested in and you tap into that, let's say you start doing video content, start doing YouTube or IG or whatever, you start building interest and spend a lot of time in that area, and somehow all the ads come in, you see content from different people, and it feels overwhelming, and you feel like everybody's doing that right now. Am I too late? No, it's just because you spend more time here, and that's why all this stuff appears and it looks like everybody is doing it. But trust me, there's enough space for you. Trust me on that. But you need to have that mindset, have the strategy that you can follow, that brand awareness that you need in order to get leads. Because if you don't have leads, you cannot close. You need leads, and there are many ways on how to get leads. You can do cold outreach, you can do email, you can do like stuff like here on YouTube, you can do so many stuff, but prepare value that you can give out for free. Give people whatever you can offer for cheap or no price in the beginning. Prove that your stuff works, especially if you have digital products, if you have online coaching and stuff like that. Provide value before you ask for money. Build that relationship. Build that trust that is needed in order for potential client to spend money for you and your service. That's easy to do. It's free to do. The only thing you need is your phone, a mic, invest some time, start doing it. Mess up in the beginning, but start doing it, and you will grow. Keep going, be consistent, and grow. Like all the big guys out there, you can Google them back 10 years and you will see the videos if they didn't take it down, and many of them took it down because they ashamed to see what they produced 10 years ago. But they all started and got better, and the only way they got better is by actually starting and being being consistent, doing mistakes, and this is how we all grow. You, I, and everybody else. So have the mindset that you need, have a strategy, build brand awareness, and you will generate leads. And this is how you get out of this rat race. This is how you not stuck in business, because then business becomes fun. If you start getting leads and you have closings, it's fun, right? It start to grow, you start to generate momentum, and this is what people just feel. If you're happy to do and provide what you do, it's a different energy that's out there, and people can receive that, and they will start trusting you, and it's a matter of time. But this is the reason why so many entrepreneurs stuck in business, because they just don't start. They're not brave enough. They have fears, and that's the reason or the excuse of why they don't do what they're supposed to do. So again, it's all about your mindset, strategy, brand awareness, and you will eventually end up having leads. And if you really have a product or a service that provides value, people start trusting you, you can close them, and it becomes fun. So keep going and stay healthy.